right, let's talk beach soccer now, starting with what happened on Thursday night. You have the big guys actually going home. When I mean the big guys, I'm talking about Switzerland. They're home. And, of course, you have Senegal, who were thrashed by Italy 5-1. Switzerland and Iran, that went into extra time. And Brazil, of course, beating holders Portugal 4-3. And Tahiti defeating Paraguay by 6-4. And for Iran, they made it to the semi-finals of the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup for the very first time.
So that means that we have our semi-finalists at the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, and it's going to be Brazil taking on Italy, and Iran versus Tahiti. So Tahiti, they're just incredible. But when it comes to conventional football, they're not the best, but on the beach,
they're good.
Yeah, there's something to really reckon with. And Cecilia, you were talking about the surprise, for me, not a surprise, that Brazil beats Italy.
Yeah, Brazil beat Portugal. You know, because, you know, when you're looking at holders, the matchup was the hype of the night. That's the game everyone was looking forward to. But then the way it finished, I mean, the last overhead kick that gave Brazil the victory tells you a whole lot, the dramatic stuff it was. For Portugal, you know, as defending champions, you will be thinking they might just make it over to the finals again. But then at the quarterfinals, that was where their hurdle stopped. And it was one beautiful overhead free kick that just ensured that they are going home. Beautiful football from both sides.
Of course.
And neck to neck game. Yeah. That's what Simeone would say. But this is the neck to neck game. Actually, the real neck to neck game that you see. The Brazilians were just ruthless. They were ready, and of course, they just took the Portuguese to the cleaners. But there, it was a hard fought victory for them. Now they will be facing Italy. That's another cracker again. But then, interestingly, for the first time in this tournament, you're having all the confederations actually represented. I mean, outside Africa anyway.
Yeah, I was going to remind you.
All of them represented, all the different confederations there, then outside Africa. You have Europe, you have the South America, you have the Middle East also, you have the from Asia. So everyone, it's already.
Exactly, and we had Coach Adamuejo on the show just a couple of days ago, and when you asked him for a speak, firstly said it was Brazil. He just said Brazil are looking really good. For them to defeat defending champions Portugal by 4 goals to 3, you'd have to say that's the clincher there. That's the clincher there, right there. And that's why Brazil are in the semi-finals of the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. So, Celia, I mean, I know results can still happen, okay? But I think Brazil, what I've seen so far, they look really, really good. It looks like they're just back. Yeah,
they're back. They're doing well. I mean, football-wise, I mean, the conventional football, and of course the beach side, so they're good enough in all directions.
Good time for Brazil. Okay.
Now, let's talk about something interesting. Channels Television has
totally
been honored with an outstanding award for contributing to sport development in Nigeria. And this was by the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, the Bauchi. They gave Channels its 53rd National Full Council meeting. That's when it was held. So Swan appreciates Channels' role in identifying young talent in Nigeria through the Kids Cup competition and other sporting programs. One of the representatives from Channels Television collecting the award on behalf of Channels for sport development in Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean, this one is it's a no-brainer. That's I mean, when you have organized a competition under 13 competition for 9 seasons, I mean, what more do you want? So yeah, congratulations to staff, the organizing committee, everyone involved in this particular project. And Celia, season 10 is going to come, 11, 12, on and on and on like that. So it looks like Channels might just be in for more awards in future when it comes to football and sports development. Yeah,
more would definitely come for Bauchi to be able to recognize what Channels is contributing to sport development through the Channels National Kids Cup or the sporting program. It tells a whole lot that we just have to do more. So people are watching. We have to do so much more. And from here, we'll take it to the international level. And that's where it's gonna go.
There's always a next level to go to, and I've heard the committee, the organizers, and the technical committee talking about that next level now. For the past 2 weeks, I'm just waiting and watching and seeing what they will come up with. But I imagine it's going to be very, very interesting.
Well, this is a huge step for China's television sport development, just ensuring that we are doing everything possible to promote sports in Nigeria. We just enjoy the highlights coming from the sports world.
On behalf of Swan, let me congratulate you, congratulate channels, and encourage you and ask that this should serve as a tonic for you to produce more talents for this country. Congratulations, channels.
Okay. Yeah, where do we go from here?
Yeah, we need to talk a bit of golf. No doubt.
Dustin Johnson is back.
DJ is back. I mean, it was such a disappointment when he had to pull out. Dustin Johnson, world #1 golfer, had to pull out of the U.S. Masters because of injury. That was just a few hours before his tee-off time. But he's back now at the Wells Fargo Championship, and he is being decent so far. But let's talk about Francesco Molinari first of all. Cecilia, he's the man of the moment. He's grabbed the first-round lead.
Yeah, he chipped in twice, including at the final hole, to grab a one-stroke lead at the Wells Fargo Championship. And he was able to chip in 4 birdies on par 3 fifth hole, and then at the par 5 18 to finish on 6 under 66, one stroke ahead of 4 other players, including JB Holmes and Alex Noren. The DJ is returned from injury.
Yep.
Well, he had an early morning tea time.
And he fired an opening round 70. That means it's 4 shots off the pace, for the leader. That's Francesco Molinari. But after his first round, it's quick to say he feels very good with his game. He feels in good shape after making an encouraging start at the Wells Fargo Championship. The world #1 makes 4 birdies with 2 bogeys on his way to 2 under 70 at Eagle Point Golf Club. His first competitive appearance since the WGC Dell match play in Houston. Johnson, we all know, like I said, injured his back just a few hours before the U.S. Masters. It's good to see him back now, and wish him all the best. Hopefully he can return to his best as soon as possible.
Yeah, he can return to his best.